What up, YouTube? It's your boy Naruto 180, giving y'all my impression of Nintendo's press conference at E3 2010. Um, First and foremost, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised about Nintendo's press conference. I believe that they showed a lot of good things. Um, Mostly, like they didn't show anything I would say remotely bad, which to my surprise, Um, Everybody knows, like, when it comes to E3 for the past few years, Sony's been, not Sony, but Nintendo's been behind the eight ball because of the fact that they basically been showing nothing peripherals for the past 2 years, and they didn't show nothing but a couple of games. They didn't show nothing but a couple of games, and also they would boast about them saying, "Oh, we're the highest leading selling console," and they throw that in your face. But everybody's like, "Yeah, that's all good, and everyone knows that." But we want to see games, and you're not giving us that. So, now, this year, I felt like Nintendo pretty much now it was pretty much do or die, sink or swim, and when you think about it in terms of boxing, they came out swinging, and I believe they got a TKO or a KO. The reason I say that is because they finally did something that everybody wanted them to do, was to show games. They showed a ton of games, which was, in most part, was awesome. The first game they came out the bat was a new Zelda title that they showed, and they not only showed it, but they gave a demonstration right there with Shigeru Miyamoto doing the demonstration. Noted that, like, the demonstration for Zelda didn't go as smoothly because they were having, I guess, technical difficulties with the motion sensor, but that game looked beautiful, and the certain weapons you have and certain things you can do, I think it's going to be really cool, and that's going to be a day one purchase for me because I am a Zelda fan. I love the series since I was very little, since from the first Zelda from NES, and just to tell you that, yeah, it looks a little cartoony. They got away from the whole realism look of the first one, which, it's not a bad idea. It's not a good idea. I'm in between the road on that, but, like, it looks like they went back to the roots of the Ocarina of Time, which I like a lot. Okay, but Zelda wasn't the only game, people, that they showed. Nintendo also showed the likes of Epic Mickey. They showed a new Kirby title. They showed a new Donkey Kong title, and they also showed they showed, what's the game I'm looking for? Ah, yes, a new GoldenEye. Oh, well, remake of GoldenEye. I couldn't believe my ears at first myself because since Rare owns the license for that game, I was thinking that we would never see GoldenEye on a Nintendo platform ever again, that if GoldenEye ever showed up again, it was going to be on the 360, but lo and behold, Nintendo somehow, some way pulled some strings and gave you GoldenEye, which is a remake version of GoldenEye, which is unbelievable. But what I have to say, the games that are coming to the Wii, Wii are just something. It's going to be something great, and I think we're going to be a lot of broke people by the end of the year. By the fourth quarter and the early first quarter of next year, we're going to be very broke people because we're going to be buying a lot of Nintendo products, I believe. Oh yeah, also another game that they show was another Mario sports title. I think, it's going to be pretty cool. It gives you different, I think they show you different sports like volleyball and basketball and hockey, which are pretty cool in my opinion. Another thing that Nintendo showed was the Nintendo 3DS. The actual DS looks really cool. It was black and had this blue type of metallic feel, metallic inside, and it actually has an analog stick and analog control, I should say, 2 cameras, and also it gives you 3D functionality where now you can play a game in 3D without having 3D glasses on, which I believe was really cool. And the game that they showed with that was, drumroll, Kid Icarus. Yes, Kid Icarus is the game that they showed for this game on the Nintendo 3DS. Everybody's been highly anticipating it, wanting a Kid Icarus game, and well, fans, you finally got it. And boy, it looks pretty dang cool in my opinion. Oh yeah, also I forgot to say, Nintendo also showed Metroid the Other M, another trailer for it, but that game is going to be awesome as well. Um, Overall, I mean, I really enjoyed Nintendo's press conference, but the thing that stuck out to me the most that stuck out to me were the fact that all the people in the audience were screaming, cheering. It was like they were saying, yes, finally, you've done it. You gave us what we wanted. And I think, it made me happy to be a Nintendo fan to know that, we're going to be getting products that we truly want. So I think it was pretty awesome. Another thing that Nintendo did was, after the press conference, they gave people a chance to play the 3DSs while they were in the audience, and also gave opportunity to play the new Zelda title right there in the press conference arena, which was theater, I should say, which was pretty cool for those guys. Yeah, alright. Nintendo's conference, awesome. And this concludes this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace. And look out, watch out. Sony's next.